Hello! This week is International Week of the Deaf, and I'm going to be making 3 videos which are just about my deafness. The first one is what I can and can't hear, and you can find that in a card above or down below in the description. The second one is this video, which is why I wear hearing aids, and the third video is why I don't sound deaf. One of my most common comments is, if you're deaf, why do you wear hearing aids? I'm sorry, but that to me is genuinely hilarious in its irony. Oh, irony. As I explained in my video on Monday, which was all about what I can hear and what I can't hear, my hearing aids do help me. They genuinely do. They help me by cutting out the noise from that aren't within the human voice range, and then also amplifying the ones that are within voice range. So it helps me in that I'm able to distinguish a voice from within a wall of noise and differentiate a voice from, say, a big truck that is driving past. It doesn't necessarily mean that I understand all of the words. Just listening with my hearing aids, I will understand every third word I'm gonna say. So it will be a kind of word that I mishear, word I hear, no clue. Word I vaguely get, word I do get, what the hell was that? I miss every third word because part of my nerve condition is just that it takes the nerves to my ear a lot longer to heal and for then a sound to be able to travel along them again. So again, yeah, without my hearing aids, it's one flat sound. With my hearing aids, there's suddenly differentiation. Oh my god, is that it? Is that the end of the video? That was really simple. That was too simple. So, hearing aids. I first got hearing aids when I went to university and realised that I couldn't hear. I've been going deaf for an incredibly long time and I hadn't realised what it was. I had a lot of hearing difficulties when I was a small child and I'd had operations and things that were intended to fix them, and they did for a bit. Lots of grommets. I burst my eardrums a lot. I have really scarred eardrums. So it's another thing that makes it very difficult for sound to properly be carried. Yeah, but I didn't actually have hearing aids. Neither did my father, who really needed them. Yeah, hi Daddy, if you're watching. Hi. He didn't want people to think that he was old. But if your teenage daughter has hearing aids, that's okay, because it's a family thing, so it's fine. But we actually have very different hearing aids. Mine are not the prettiest, we're gonna say. They're not. They are proudly from the NHS, who I thank so much for everything. This is a mould. This is my actual ear shape. Okay, mould ear shape. Whoop. Goes in there, and then as you tuck it behind your ear, close it. And that turns it on. Ooh. So the back bit, as you'll notice, is quite large. You've probably seen much smaller hearing aids, especially in older people, which I always think is a bit strange because surely, with no offence meant to older people, they are more likely to drop stuff or have difficulty seeing a small hearing aid. For me, it's really helpful to have larger ones. I have to have the mould because my hearing loss is such that they're very loud. They're very loud. And if your mould is smaller and not as fitted, it means that sound can escape out of the outside, and that feeds back into the hearing aid and it creates a loop where it whistles or screams. If you have someone in your life who wears hearing aids and they're screaming, it's because the sound is looping around. I can't actually hear the sound, but apparently it's terrible and it ruins romantic situations. FYI. And they also, fun things about my hearing aids, they have a little, see if you can see it there. They have a tiny hole. Okay, can you see? Can you see the tiny hole? So they have a tiny little hole there. It's like a little tunnel that goes all the way through, and that is to help air get into my head. Because when I first got these new ones, I used to have quite hard inner earpieces, which were very painful, and because they were hard, sound got around because your ear moves as you move your mouth. However, these squishy ones are so good at their job and really do fill up the space that there was no air getting to my inner ear, and I was getting terrible headaches because there was like an air bubble stuck in my ear. I cannot. Oh my god, I can't. I keep getting ear and air mixed up. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Hearing aids do actually come in a whole range of different colours. You can get gold ones, you can get blue ones and red ones and flashy sparkly silver ones. And also you can get some that supposedly match the colour of my hair, but that doesn't. That was a lie. I tried those, they weren't good. So yes, hearing aids, yes, they come in all different colours. However, I am a stickler for colour matching, and I worried that if they were a set colour that they would not go with every outfit that I wear, and I wear a lot of colours, as you can see on my Instagram. Yes, I wear a range of colours and I like things to match, so I want my, you know, if they were gold but I was wearing an outfit that involved wearing a silver necklace, they would not go. Lots of people are a little worried when they know that they're going to get hearing aids about it pushing their ears forwards. Now, I would say that probably, if you can see, there's a little tip at the top of my ears now. There they go. They do a little tip. I take it off here. See? Little tip. And yeah, that's caused by my hearing aids, but it's not terrible that they can't actually move the angle of your ear. Like this isn't gonna happen. This won't happen. It's okay, don't worry. I know that some people, especially girls, not that I want to, you know, gender specific, but girls wear their hair down over their hearing aids to hide them, but to me I find that more of a difficulty, more of a problem, because it just rustles, the hair rustles as you put it against the hearing aids. Mine have little microphones on either side actually, but that means that if you have hair it's gonna, and who needs that? No one. There are some really beautiful hairstyles that you can have, like this one here, even if you're wearing hearing aids, and actually make your hearing aids a feature, I find. I prefer wearing my hearing aids like this, out and proud, because it helps me and it helps other people. So they will come up to me, they'll see the aids, or if they don't and they start talking and I can't understand them, I can just go, oh, sorry. And they can see your hearing aids and be like, oh, right, okay. And then they won't talk so quickly and they'll maybe uncover their mouths and be a little clearer, and it will just help you to understand what's going on. It helps you to help them to help you. And you know, I really love actually seeing on Instagram how different people wear their hearing aids, and some people really jazz them up and have lots of colours and stickers on them, and I think that's really cool. Other questions people have about hearing aids are they painful? And the answer is yes. There's no really way around that. Yes, they are. They're very painful actually. They're painful on the inside because they stretch your ears out a bit, and you know you've got something in your ear. It's a bit annoying. They are painful if you lie down or rest your head but also want to keep your hearing aids in. I tend to, if we're lying in bed, I'll like have one hearing aid in and be lying on this side and then roll over and switch hearing aids, but that can be a problem. It can ruin your romantic situations. They're also quite painful because of the noise. It's just so loud and it really wears on you, especially since if I take them out there's a kind of... That was meant to be my hearing, sorry. Without hearing aids there's just the kind of everything is a bit muffled, everything's a bit one tone and everything's a bit just quiet and quite nice. And it's very relaxing. And then when you put them in and suddenly you're confronted with noise and so then I take them out, that kind of thing. And also painful, massive trucks. If a massive truck goes by you and it blows your horn, that's very painful. Very windy days, that's also quite painful. With hearing aids, it's advisable that you get this tube changed as soon as it gets hard. Your audiologist will give you a whole range of these and they kind of want you to learn to do it yourself, but I don't. Also, the easiest way to clean them here is to get a pin. A sewing needle is quite good, but try to get one that's not too sharp because you don't want to ruin the thing or create a hole. That's always a problem. I did do that once. So generally slightly rounded ended needles, thin needles, an embroidery needle is the best for clearing out your earwax. Oh, I tend to just wear one hearing aid because I find with two of them in, it feels as if my head is a giant air bubble. So I prefer to just wear one and switch between them. But mainly this one because my parting is on this side and also I'm just more deaf in this ear. One thing that I would really like to get across about deafness, deaf people in general, is that hearing and listening are two very different things. I might not be able to hear what someone is saying, but I am listening. I am paying attention and I'm processing what they're saying and I'm giving them that time, and that's listening. My dear wife actually said in her wedding speech about how I'm the first person who has ever truly listened to her. And what does that say? Deaf people, we listen to you more. Also, we make really good partners, date us. I hope you found this video very helpful. Please, you can check out my channel for other videos that are quite similar. Videos about disability and also some hair stuff that involves hearing aids. And please leave me a comment with any tips you have about hearing aids and hearing aid care.